Inside of this crate right here is the world's most expensive and advanced sneaker authentication system. A big problem in the sneaker industry is people selling fake shoes as real and scamming people out of thousands of dollars. Entropy is the company that created this authentication box. Now, they have specialized in luxury handbags and things of that nature over the past couple years, and they're now doing sneakers. So when I saw large sneaker stores using this, I thought I have to get my hands on it. Now, we have to open this up right now because we have a call with people for basically an onboarding of how to use the product because it is pretty advanced. I probably will be able to figure it out, but I want to learn the right way. So we're gonna open this crate up and see how this looks. We need a different drill bit. All right, let's open this thing up. All right, here we go. Let's see how it looks. Oh wow, this is packaged crazy. We open this up, there, oh my gosh, there it is. This is so much bigger than I expected. This is massive, wow, oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna have to be very careful taking this out. Now, what are we gonna be doing with this sneaker authenticator? Well, we're gonna be putting it through its paces. We have 6 different fake sneakers that we think could pass for real. We have a bunch of obviously real sneakers. Then we have some shoes that have been destroyed that we also wanna see if they're real, AKA Whistling Diesel's Air Mags. I think those might be a good one to test. So we're gonna set up the tripod and get this thing out and be careful that we do not hurt it. Package comes with Wi-Fi boxes, so maybe it's a remote system of how they are authenticating them. This is a lot of stuff for us to figure out. We then hopped on an onboarding call with the Entropy team. Throughout this call, they took us through the initial setup of the box, which included first setting up the Wi-Fi system and extender to make sure that we had the absolute best connection possible. The next step in the process is to get all the panels off the authentication box and start syncing up the 10 different phones that are a part of the system. How this process works is that there's one main phone that houses an Entropy app. On this app, you will sync up and verify the 10 cameras that are all connected to the network. Each phone has to be connected to the new router that we installed in order for the process to work correctly. And finally, we wanted to put in one test sneaker to go ahead and put through the process with the team on the phone to make sure that everything is going smoothly before we started all the rest of our shoes. All right, so we just got off about an hour to hour and a half call with the whole team over at Entropy to learn the system and get it all synced up. Now, first thing we had to do was set up a extender for our new router that we got in order to have the best, fastest internet, just because there might be some hiccups, which we did end up having. We had some issues with my regular Wi-Fi, so we have the extender and we're all connected. So how it works is essentially you have to first use this phone, which is the main phone, and sync up every camera and make sure that they are all connected and green to go. So that's what we did first, and now all the cameras are here set up. So let's go over what cameras we have. Now I believe there's 10 total cameras. First one here is the main one. This is the label camera. This is where you put the shoes and it'll take a picture of the box. And then each side has about 2 cameras. This one says R2, R1, so it'll be the right side of the shoe, 1 and 2. Obviously we have one on this side here, which is gonna be the rear. This is gonna be a harder shot to get. You can see we have 2 phones in here that will be facing upwards in order to capture the bottom of the shoe. That's roughly what the box looks like. So typically when you have this box, the sides will be on and it's a nice, better presentation, but we wanna show you guys exactly how this works. So we're gonna go through, we have all these shoes over here. We're gonna be going through a big range of shoes. So we have everything from real Off-White Jordan 4s that are brand new. We have fake Yeezy 2s right here that are the Red Octobers. I think they'll be able to get these. We have the Air Mags, and we have a bunch of shoes ranging from real to fake to new to used, so we can get a full scope of the different tests or what it can handle. First thing is first, we have to go ahead and make sure that everything is synced up, which it is, connected to all the Wi-Fi. So now we're good to go. So we first press begin authentication here on the phone. This is a part that we skip, and then now we go to the size tag. So this part is a little bit difficult because you have to get a very clear picture of the left size tag. And for shoes like this, if you can't tell, it's in a weird spot. So we have to get a really good and clear picture of the size tag. Now, the setup and everything for this took a while, but once it's all set up, it's like instant. Like it's literally like you click a button once, click a button twice, swap the shoes and you're done. So let's go ahead and try to get this photo of the size tag and show you guys how it works. We're gonna start the capture here. Some shoes are easier than others, but this one ain't easy. We have to make sure we get a clear picture or they'll send it back. There we go. I hope that is a clear picture. So then we press next, then we go to the left sneaker. So we put the shoe inside of the box. We're gonna move this hang tag out of the way because that cannot be in the photo. And we're gonna line it up right here. So the heel lines up with this portion here, just like this. We have to check if it is lined up in center. So right there, and that is gonna be good. Now, all the cameras are in place and all we have to do is just press start caption. You're gonna hear all the cameras go off. Ready? Boom, just like that. It just took 9 photos of the different shoes. And I messed it up because the Red October box is over here and I have to start all over. The worst part about that is I have to do the size tag again. Boom, got the size tag, easy enough. Line this up again, we already told you guys about that. That's lined up center. We're gonna press start capture. Just took 9 photos and we have the proper box there, thankfully. Now it says to move to the right sneaker. So we move this one out of the frame, put the right sneaker inside, then we press start capture. All the photos were taken. Now it uploads all the images for verification and then we receive the results back on the phone. It's not instantaneous. It goes where they actually send people through to make sure that all the results come back as good. They double check it, so you can see right here, under review. After initial inspection, our algorithms require more time to analyze your item. It'll be available in the app within 24 hours. And then it shows you everything and all the photos are right there. So that is the first one, and that is a 100 legit pair of shoes. 100% legit pair of shoes. Now we're gonna put one that's not so legit through, because we want to really put this system to its test. We have 3 tiers of fake shoes here. We have the grade A, really good fake shoes that are pretty one of one. The color may be a little bit faded for the time that it's been. Another one here, this is another one that's a really good replica shoe that should potentially get passed. And then we have like a tier 3, which should be something that's not that great and should be easily recognized. So we're gonna go through all of those, but first, we're gonna go for the Red October just to show you guys. So when it comes to the size tag, it is the left shoe, and this is not gonna be fun. Pray that this is clear. Oh yeah, first try, let's go. Let's hope that they will say that's good. Now, we need to tuck these laces. We're gonna put the left shoe in, just like this. Make sure it's lined up, and then, easy as that, make sure the box is correct, start capture. And there go all the photos. We're gonna press start capture, and all the photos are taken. So that one is good. It is gonna be uploaded and good to go. We're gonna set up a bit of a time lapse to show you guys us going through all of the shoes, as well as we still have to do the Nike Air Mags or Nike Mags. I don't know how it's gonna happen. Maybe if we turn the lights on, it'll get approved. I'm not sure. But this potentially could bring back some of my personal shoes being fake, which is a huge risk because we're leaving it up to AI to let us know. So let's have a tripod and get going on this. It is now time we authenticate the Nike Mags. This one, they might not support this shoe because this is not one that's put in there a lot. I don't know if they may have never had these in there. Plus, one of the shoes is not as recognizable as it was brand new. But we're gonna put them in here for fun to go ahead and authenticate them because these are real. These are they're authenticated by eBay. So we're gonna go for the left sneaker size. All right, we might have to call an audible and go for the right sneaker size tag because the left one is the one that is destroyed. If you guys remember, this thing was restored. These are still original parts that were on there. They're repaired. They added new and upgraded lights. So let's see if we can, yeah, this is the original size tag still in there. Oh, we got a clear view right here. All right, that's perfect. We've got the size tag. I would love to see the bottom view of this shoe right now to see how destroyed it is. All right, start capture. This is the right sneaker. So if we look down here, if you look at this, you can see it still gets the entire shoe, which is good. It's hard for me to believe that they're gonna be able to authenticate these. We've submitted 8 shoes total. Now, out of the 8 shoes, 5 of them are real, to our knowledge, 3 are fake. Now, we will get the results back. Now I wanna explain to you guys the different results, what they mean, because they have, I think, 5 different results. Here are the authentication result definitions. Under review is after initial inspection, it's gonna require further review by the algorithm. Authentic is the next one, and that is an item that is deemed authentic by entropy. Unidentified is an item that is not consistent with known authentic data. So that means it's a nice way of saying it's fake, essentially. Not supported is the next one, and that is an item that entropy will not issue a certificate due to data issues or policy reasons listed below. And then invalid is an item that cannot be issued a result due to user image capture. So those are our 5 different results that we can have, and we're already getting some results coming in. So hopefully we have them all here to share with you guys. And we are already kind of stressing about one because a shoe that we thought was real may not be. We received our results back. It was a lot quicker than I expected, and we have some issues. Not with them, but with us. With some shoe that let's talk about it. All right, first shoe, actually we're gonna skip the first shoe because that's the controversial one. The second shoe that we did was the Red October. This came up as not supported. If you remember, this is a shoe that they do not support on the app, potentially because it's a high-end shoe. Maybe they don't have a lot of data for it for the algorithms. Now, the next shoe that we ended up doing was the Jordan 4 Nike SBs. That is a personal pair of mine, and they came back as authentic. Thankfully, because I've worn those a lot and they're one of my favorite shoes. Next, we put in a fake pair of trophy rooms, and these came back as unidentified. So that means that they're calling these shoes fake. Essentially, they're calling them fake, which they are, so they're correct. Next pair after that was the Strange Loves right here. This pair, another one of my personals, has been worn. These came back as authentic, which is great news, because I've worn them a lot. Next up was the Travis Scott Jordan 1s. These came back as fake or unidentified. So correct on that. And then next up, we did the Orange Lobsters, another personal pair that I have not worn. And these came back as authentic, luckily for me as well. And then lastly, or not lastly, but then the Nike Mags right here came back as not supported, as expected. So they cannot verify them, especially as they are half destroyed. Now, a problem that has come up is an expensive shoe that is my own personal that I have never worn because I had a pair, it was a size too small, and I just got these to replace them. These came back listed as fake. What we're gonna do for this instance is we're going to run this through another authentication app that is not gonna be as thorough as this, but is a pretty well-known app that I've used a lot, but we're just gonna run it through an app that you guys can probably assume what it is, and we're gonna go from there and see what they say about these, because the box looks good, but the pair itself does not look good. See, I'm already looking at them, and this Air logo looks, it looks suspect. It does not look good. Let's go to inside label. Again, not my least favorite part about this process. All right, we got our 6 pictures. We're gonna do under 15 minutes and see what comes back. And we might be making a call to somebody to get some money back. All right, our request is submitted. Let's wait 15 minutes and see what happens. We got some results back. Actually, results I was not expecting. These passed on this next app. Wow, so that is interesting. I am leaning towards believing the authentication that required 10 cameras and a lot of AI, and this app is also AI. That's interesting. Now I feel like we need a third opinion, because this is telling us it's fake. That app, I'm just saying, it's check. Check app said it's real. Everything else lines up and is good, but this is the pair. So in the comments, what do we think? I know a lot of you guys are probably think you can authenticate it via the video, so just spoke with the people who sold us these shoes right here, and they're gonna give us a full refund back, even if they're real on one of the apps, they're not on the other one. Just to be safe, they'll give us a full refund back on these, which is good news to hear. If we get anything back from these, I might have to message the person that sold them to us and see if we get anything back from them. But in the meantime, I'm actually very intrigued and very interested in using this technology more from Entropy, because it feels like they've done a good job with this and the whole system. And I think that they're actually start going to like sneaker events and showing this technology in person. And so this would be cool. I think I'll be the first like YouTuber besides Cool Kicks to show this. But Entropy sent this whole rig out here just for us to test. There's nothing, no obligations, anything involved. If shoes came back real or fake, we would give that fully true opinions. And so far it's worked so well. So we'll see if we do more with this in the future. If you guys want to see more of this, and maybe we do something with it at sneaker events or something like that, let me know in the comments down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Harrison signing out.